A new mission just came out today, so of course I'm playing this old one. Even Garrett can be unlucky. During his last mission, he was knocked unconscious by a guard and taken to a prison. Take your stuff and escape. Get back to your house, but don't bother punctuating that. Everyone knows what a house is. You don't have to be so ridiculous clear. Sir, also I'm in a cell and I'm in jail. Oh my god. Now that I can see, because cells are just so politically inconvenient that they don't even let you open your eyes. I guess I'm gonna have to take a key off a passing guard. That's usually what happens. Unless you have a mouse conveniently handy, but I don't think that's the case right now. Hello there, passing guard. Thank you. Well, no wonder he was passing. He's Benny. Also, I can't knock him out because lack of equipment. Holy hell. What is with these crazy awesome textures that come from ancient ruins and not that one country that I'm no longer going to mention because, seriously, I think that could also be considered politically inconvenient. Hey guys, name's Van playing mission, and I think I may be in some do trouble type. Yeah, no, that guy's gonna come up here. This isn't good. This is like a bad deal for Britain. No, oh, okay.
Over there. Stand forth and declare yourself.
Whatever. This is the bright mod, not the dark mod, so, dudes are trivial no matter what they do. It's kind of sad, but hey, it's not my fault. It's those dudes from 1998/9/00 that just, like, could not predict the future well enough. Awful? Maybe. Convenient? Yes. And yeah, oh boy, I can't wait to remember where to get that key. Dale did a Let's Play of this a while ago, you know, I watched it and it was quite enjoyable, but I'm already forgetting stuff. That is politically convenient. Well, it's convenient anyway. Political, I don't know. For some reason, these keys unlock different things. You'd think that prisons have something called security in them. I don't freaking know. Seems a bit weird to me. Also, these blocks, I love them. They are from Hexen and not that one country that I'm not going to name again. Well, they're not from Hexen, but yeah. Yes, this is one of those missions where you got to get your stuff back. Find your stuff back. Find your stuff back. It's stuff, not equipment, not tools, but just like stuff. I will stuff my face with stuff. Confiscation depository. Probably can't. Oh, I can. It's the same as the cell key. That's not very good security. Well, immediately I'm going to go to work on these fools. There's the Aurumpendo. It's part of my stuff, I guess. I get the feeling there's actually a longer story. Well, there is. I think. Escape and get away from the prison. Oh, wait, the story is I woke up here and I don't actually have any memory, so I guess I have to read about my journal, which is part of my stuff that I'm finding back. I just like that phraseology. And, you know, here's the Horn of Quintus, there's some cutting board. I don't need the Horn of Quintus. I don't remember why I took it, so I won't take it whatsoever. Skeeper medallion is amazing. It's got like a string and a medallion, but the string is blatantly just a gold piece that's bigger than a medallion. Fidelity! Oh, yeah. Well, what have we got here? During my last mission, I found a very old book, but it wasn't just any old book. It was about this artifact called the Aurumpendo. I did some research, and apparently, Aurumpendo is Latin for worth gold, or something close to that. Now, I don't want to miss out on this, so I already learned where to find this artifact, and I'm going to get it tonight. I've finally found the artifact in a dark cave in the middle of a forest, but there's a word carved in stone right next to where I found the artifact. It reads, Infelicitas, but I don't know what that means. All I know is that someone wanted the message to remain for a very long time. I'm gonna have to research this once I'm back.
I should write that down.
Infelicitas.
There.
Oh, okay. Well, I never got back. What are the chances to run right into a guard in the middle of a forest? I tried to avoid him, but I stumbled on this branch that was lying on the ground. I probably fell unconscious, and the nearby guard must have heard me. How unlucky can one be? Right now, all that matters is to get the hell out of here. Heck, I don't even know where I am. Alright, Garrett, no fear. I will guide you into the safety that all couples deserve. You are a single. There's like N to S, so the names are just the names. There's a Dewdrop, Wat Up, Gloria. There's some flares. Wat Up, troll flare guy who made flares exist at all. Anyways, I can now take care of you and go on a blackjack happy spree in the good old southern manor. Well, the good old Fen manor anyways. Really nothing southward about me whatsoever. I was born in the west. I will die in the west. Absolutely, I am a time traveler, and I found the day that I die. It's a horrifying thing to know, but, you know, you get used to it, and you eventually start to be able to joke about it in one of these old-fashioned Let's Plays, which are hilariously old-fashioned, and I'm really just doing them for a laugh, because from the future, well, we don't do Let's Plays anymore. They're just so quaint, and oh my god. We do VR plays, which are like Let's Plays, except they're super 3D, and you talk instead of commentate. And instead of being funny, you be amusing. So, as you can see, this stuff is just, like, really silly to me. Now, I do kind of remember, yeah, there's an upstairs over here. I swear I totally remembered it and did not just pretend to after blatantly seeing it. But there's some sort of dining hall or smump thing over here. I think I got both my lockpicks, so I might be able to unlock doors, or maybe it's not gonna be the case. Hey, it's an electric room. Always gotta have that realistic electric room. Yeah, you do. It is the dining room. It's not a dining hall, but a dining room. And if I just sort of scurry my face over here, I don't even have any moss arrows, so, you know, no excuse not to do this, I guess. Hey, you! Incredibly easy to knock out guy, because I know this engine like the back of my hand and can squirm through it as if I was playing Super Mario Thing. Super Mario Thing is the little-known Mario game, and not many people know about it. In fact, only I know about it. Not even Nintendo knows about it. Hey, that guy kind of looks stoned. But, hey, whatever. Alright, I'm sure there's something nice and friendly through this door. Whoa! Yeah, I knew that statue was there. However, it's also possible not to go that way and instead to kind of go upstairs and, you know, fiddle around while Rome burns. This place isn't Rome, but it's kind of going to have to do as a stand-in. When you're on a budget, you got to make cuts and sacrifices. And here is, like, outside, I guess. Again, it's just, like, blatant open door. Right friggin' there. And these guys are just standing there. Don't have a flash bomb or nothing. Oh well, I'm just gonna have to come back to that later. Because again, I forget what you're supposed to do. But anyways, not like I care what you're supposed to do. I do what I do, what Fen does. It's the Fen-American way. Because Murica and blah blah blah. It's actually kind of weird that for some reason everybody seems to be making fun of America using the word Murica, even Americans themselves. And does anybody have any pride left in their bones? I mean, come on here. Oh, well. Well, there's some big old crash thing. I guess that's just an unlucky coincidence. DNA coincidence. And, it's gonna be tricky to find hiding spots for these guys. So tricky! I almost feel bad for you. I almost might just let you stroll. Oh, I can't. Yeah, see? This is a key type of mission, and the keys are unlabeled. At least the ones thus far. You know what? I guess I'll let you stroll. After all, I've cut my teeth on the dark mod now, so you can't even touch me at all, and I feel so sorry. Who are you? You might just turn right around. Not sure about that. Oh, finally. Well, at least it's not as much of a key hunt as a coterie of smokers, which, seem to remember being somewhat of a key hunt. Also somewhat unique in that its weird combination of horrifying, serious story elements and really silly comedic fourth wall breaking references was like really odd and memorable. But if there's anyone who likes memorabilia, it's Adolf Hitler, I guess. Wow, you don't want to like memorabilia then. Is that the kind of man you want to associate your good self with, sir? Well, I don't know. Hey, it's one more water. Awesome. Office note. An urgent message to all my guards. As you have most likely noticed, last night's storm caused the guard tower to collapse and block the main entrance to the building. Since this is the only safe way out, we are pretty much screwed, also trapped for the time being. Please stay calm while we clean this mess up. And by we, I mean the prisoners, of course. Of course. I found a key on the desk. That's something I did. Well, I've let you run long enough. You've had a good long life of walking, and now it's time for you to get your face stomped in by a bunch of boots. Also, this is actually a very convenient place for me to stand, so never mind that. What do we got for keys here? Unmarked, 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 and also unmarked. I just love that. It means I can just go through my keys. Oh, this is this door. I see. God damn it. I don't get my compass back for some reason. Rude. Okay, what have we here? Wow, different than the dark mode. You can't just hit F4 to cycle through your keys. How primitive. God damn, I really wish I had a compass to switch to without having to switch off my items all the time, but I just remembered I have my switch off item key right next to my compass key, so actually never mind my griping at all. The feeling I'm gonna get busted in here, though. I thought there was something on the ceiling. I guess I'm remembering wrong. Well, I think this might lead outside. Let's see if it does. Oh man, I love scrolling towards my keys. This is just like so amazingly great. There we go. Okay, this must lead outside. Yeah. As you can see, this is beautiful outside land, and to our right you can see some guards guarding that thing with the strange sort of hole in the wall, but then a door. Okay, the hole in the wall is shaped like a fat man. They will be dropping this bomb on our consciousness in 1523, thus preempting all the tragedies in the world and causing everyone to learn in advance. Oh, okay, jeez. And no tragedies to ever befall anyone ever again. And that's how the story ended, children. Please go to sleep now and do not worry about nuclear fallout ever again. This must be the master key, although it's not labeled as such. I don't know. That's fine, I guess. I get the feeling I'm missing something. Guess before going in that crazy place, I should probably try to go in other more different crazy places. Such as... this. Now that I'm done blowing out everybody's ears in an annoying fashion, I'll show you the other way to get into this room to get yourself cooked alive. And, it's funny. I don't care about anybody hearing me do that ridiculous metal voice because I'm joking around, but if I try to actually do metal falsetto, I'm just like so self-conscious about it. And these people going around. Well, I don't think anybody's really going to... Yeah, you can see the back of the statue and you're just like, haha, I was not scared nor frightened in any way. How do you like that, fool? Ha, I hope the statue scared you, Jacob, but this is my revenge from last week when you put those baby frog beasts on my dish. P.S. Please put the statue back in place if it's not too heavy for you, that is. Yeah, so that's the deal in this room. Let's eat a bread in celebration. Oh, and some carrots as well. I suppose we could eat one too. And some, whatever this sort of vegetable is. I have no idea. It doesn't seem to be from this coast. Okay, now let's go down to the eerie, scary bit here. I guess I'm just going back down to Normalsville. I'm just going outside or something. How do I get into that guard tower? Oh, wait, I remember. You gotta climb. That's how you get up a tower. Now I remember everything. That's, magical. And in order to climb, you find a door, not a ladder. Are you insane? I mean, am I going to have to school your face? Oh, excuse me. You want a little bit of square in your day. Well, that's fine. It's hip to have square hamstrings after all. Let's eat a bread in celebration. Okay, so up here is the place where I'm going to immediately get my ass caught.
Save some. Bet the Baron gets to eat cows all the time. Not potato.
What's wrong with potatoes, sir? Lots of people eat potatoes. So if you call me potato eater, I'm not going to take offense because actual, logic. I mean, Canadians, God, we're like carrot eaters. Oh my God, like it's so racist. It's like an important issue to rally against. Oh, I love how this texture's got these little blippity blibbits on the end there. I'll have the blibbit burger with lettuce from the tree, please. Have I really done everything I can inside? Let me see. Escape and get away. Yeah, well, escape and get away from the prison. So, actually, that house. Now, hang on. Oh, it's this door. So you don't have to face down those foolish types. In fact, you can't anyway, so hey. I guess that's a fallen down tree. It's sort of amoeba'd off from this tree and just kind of fell. Even with new mantling, I still can't get up there. I think I have to escape this way, and, well, I guess this lovely mission is about to come to an end after I escape these tree beasts, one of which is, like, right blocking here in order for tension to happen. Okay, I'm sure my house is right through this cave. Excuse me. God. Or not. What have we here? Survive as you make your way through the cave. Okay, I'm just gonna make my way through this cave and get home. Let's read our soggy note. I may have escaped out of prison, but luck isn't really on my side today. I've already encountered tree beasts this quickly, and now I have nowhere else to go but this cave. On the bright side, tree beasts don't live in caves. I'm hilarious. Okay, so, survive the caves. Yeah, they don't live in caves, also they can't get into caves because, you know, super duper in-world reasons and not pathfinding or nothing. Okay, but you know what does live in caves? Bricks. These guys I remember being a bit tricky, unless you wanted to run or something. Or unless they're not tricky at all. Which could be the case. No, I think you're supposed to just run, is that? Okay. Because if I knock one of these out, well, the others are going to get alerted, and you're definitely not meant to be super ghosty schmosty. This is a
fall from this height could hurt.
Story. Yeah, it could, but it didn't, because water doesn't ever hurt. It's soft water. Courtesy of tropes. Man, I haven't been there in a while. I should probably keep it that way. It's great. Is there anything special over here? Oh, there's these doors. So there's that. I guess this is a sewer, but I'm not interested in going through these doors. Instead, I'm interested in, like, saving the world. I am similar to a chief executive officer, because those are well known for caring an extreme amount about saving the world. Well, some of them. But, you know, stereotypes are more funny, so let's just continue to perpetuate them to the extreme detriment of everyone. Whoa, what is this lava pancake? It is Crush Boulders Crushville. Boulders will crush you if you come here. Like that bulge in the wall. That is super awesome looking. That bulge is something that attracts me quite a lot. And, since 2005, I have been admitting that, and end of story. I think that was also a political statement, but yeah, whatever. This is cool. We started in a regular-ass prison, and now we're in a decidedly
for a little light reading.
Unregular-ass place. Ho. Today is the day that we leave. We have learned that it is the Aurumpendo that brought us great misfortune, but we learned too late. We were already cursed. What was once water is now lava. We'll bring the artifact back to its original location, we'll remove the curse from our people, and we'll build a new village somewhere nearby. If there is anyone out there who is under this curse as of now, come visit us after bringing back the artifact, and we'll remove the curse from your soul. Well, looks like something new. I definitely didn't know that. Yeah, I did. Place the Aurumpendo back on its original location, find the village, and don't ever get back to my house because at this point I gotta sacrifice myself for the good of all. So, excuse me. So, it was the Aurumpendo that was causing all of this the whole time. I'd better get rid of it as soon as possible. First, I'm gonna have to find my way out of this little village. They probably locked most of the doors to prevent the undead from getting away. Little village, that's the bestest term for this lava town ever. Also, I happen to know there's undead and have written it down before even seeing it. Garrett, you are such the judgmental. Yeah, so there's undead around. But, you know, that's okay. Undead, they do not scare me. I can probably get rid of them somehow, such as by attacking and smacking and thwacking and flacking and giving them plaque on their skeleton teeth. And when you're a skeleton, bones are the only things you really have. So for them to be degraded by plaque is really quite the shameful shame. It's a weapon shop key. Also, aesthetic is great, except for these little square rooms that are excessively square. But whatever. That's okay. This is a cool little mission, and I think I have said so at some point or another. Okay, but the maddening chains of the undead are going to drive me mad, so I'd best just, also I think in New Dark, might be able to... Yeah, I guess I'm not meant to do that or something. Wait a minute, wasn't this released after New Dark was already out? Probably... Oh, well, wait a minute. This key is labeled, so he could have labeled the keys. Oh, you utter sneak. Why didn't you do so? Ho, 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 I said affectionately. There's the eye. Sure, it's nothing to do with this cataclysm. It's definitely the artifact. Well, maybe, you know, every artifact is evil. And that's also stereotyping, but it's also amusing, so let's just continue to do it without a single care in the world for the feelings of any artifact. Ooh. Nice. Statement. So the undead begin kind of over here, I think. There's one of them inside the building, and maybe even more than one. Also, that is amazing. Fun fact, you're not really supposed to get over there. You can, but the sound doesn't work well, and it really looks like there's a bunch of secrets over there, but there isn't. It's strange, but, well... there you are. I don't know, I just really like this. You know, it's not like super epically long. It's just like a cool mission with, you know, you're starting a jail, you go into a lost city. It's all kind of small, but it doesn't overextend itself, you know? Everything's just kind of as big as it needs to be, and it's just like a really nice experience to play, you know? It's not overly difficult, but it's a little tricky in spots. It's pretty much just a well-balanced thingy thing. And the undead kind of begin... right around here. You may have caught a glimpse of that guy. You may have. At this point, I'm too immersed to be funny. It's the best thing that can happen. Is there just this one guy? I mean, really? I thought there was another one. Could be. Uh-oh. Maybe not. Maybe that is the only one. Nope, 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 there isn't. And I'm in serious trouble now. Please, please forgive me, sir. I was only brutally murdering your comrade with no provocation whatsoever. You can forgive that, right? Yeah, that's right, sucker. I hate all haunts. I'm a haunt racist. And, there's just nothing your brethren can do to change my filthy black heart on this matter. Uh-oh. Whoa, their faces are also horrifying. These are just racist terms I'm saying here. Wish I had some holy water, but no, I could just stun lock him, except when I can't. Whoa, yeah. Face, it's different and updated and new and cool and stuff. Unless this is because I have some sort of texture pack. I don't think so, though. Nope! Well, you may be thinking that I'm just rushing things by killing that duo of haunts, but I'm not. I've always done that in this mission as far as I can tell, which doesn't mean I'm not rushing, but I'm just saying, you know, it's how I handle those guys. I just can't have them walking around. Heavy key. Thought it said heaven key. This is pretty much as heavenly as it's gonna get. All blue. And no haunts ever to walk. I shouldn't have killed those haunts, actually. It was pretty cheap. And I'm an expensive guy. Only the best, except when it's not the best, because having a car that could be considered the best is often kind of boring. So you want some weird old one that's got some character to it. Fix it all up, stick some life po in there, and you got yourself a racer. I think I'm forgetting something up here. Maybe not. Yeah, I guess this is meant for New Dark. You're supposed to go all the way out here, unless of course you're supposed to put a crate there, but I don't care what you're supposed to do. Yeah, so you can get over here. Oh, hey, looks like I've already got some saves. That's interesting. You can get... and if you do, then, oh, but you can't do it this way. Well, ropes. Yeah, you can put ropes up here, and it definitely looks like you're meant to get over there, because, you know, also those are way higher than they look, so that's probably why. Still, you can do it somehow or other, and if I remember how, I'll be sure to show it. Maybe I'm not supposed to get out this way, huh? Well, I got a heavy key. It's probably for that door there, I would imagine. Was that locked? Weird. No. Well, is it for this then? Is this locked? Yeah. Okay, so maybe I'm supposed to get up this, but no, I can't get up that. Now, this is this horrific jump frickin' over here, but first, right, you're supposed to get over here and not supposed to be able to rope over there, even though there's this wood. I guess that wood is for realism, because in a lava place, there'd be lots of intact wood just, like, everywhere around. There maybe some secrets here or something? There may be some invisible walls that make no sense at all. That's interesting. I don't remember that. Wow. Yeah. Well then, I won't ask too many questions nor tell too many lies. Only a few. Yeah, I think if I stand up here, maybe I can rope over there. I think those boards up there are red herrings. I think you actually just gotta kind of... Yeah, good enough. You can get up here and, you know, room brushing is sketchy. There's some here, but sometimes there's not. You can get up there somehow. And then this, it looks like a real path, but it's all just decoration. No room brush up in here. No room brush on top of the castle. How do I get on top of that castle again? I guess maybe. Maybe? No. It's really a strange kind of missed opportunity. You know, there definitely could have been a nice secret, you know, just have a little ding-dong kind of secret, as if there's any other kind, you know, some little piece of loot up in here, a funny note or something, but no, it's just kind of a place you can explore if you're cool. Yeah, I think a lot of people ended up coming over here thinking that they had to, and, alas and alack. How the heck oh, shit. I can't get, actually, you can't get back. Pretty sure that's the thing. Yeah, okay. Onward. That is the thing. You better have a hard save or something because Right, so, yes, what you're supposed to do is to come around here. That's really the only thing I can think of that's a little misleading about the mission. Also, well, okay, this jump is also horrendous. At least that's how I remember it. Because you have to kind of... you have to do it from the bottom, so... there's no reason for me to even be up here. So actually, in fact, I guess you're actually not even supposed to... like, come up on the roofs here at all, then? I remember something like either a secret or some loot up on this barn-looking roof. But I guess I'm mistaken. 0 out of 0 secrets. Loot, eh? Well, I could have missed some loot anywhere. It's too bad to have so close to my loot goal, though, but... oh, well. So you're not meant to go out these windows, I guess? I guess the climbing could have been taken better advantage of here, but anyways... onward. I'm tempted to just look at what that last loot will be. Alright, well, it looks like 835 loot is a common sort of issue. So, yeah, you gotta put a rope up here. And at least the first couple times I did this, I could not get this jump right. So let's see if I can now. I'm not gonna bother to take that rope back. Are you insane? Yeah, see, that's what normally happens. You almost make it. I saved on a rope. Don't do that. So I guess maybe you gotta just try to put it as close to this side as possible. Or maybe you gotta put it, like, in this direction or something. Like, I don't know. It's closer on that side, so yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you can see it slants towards that side sort of diagonal, so if you put the rope as far to the right as possible, I guess you have a better chance. But, yeah, some people had trouble with that too, as I recall. Nice green texture there. Oh, jumping on a slope, not good for the health. You better start smoking, son, because you'll have less chance of any health problems with that, for some reason. No. Also, I'm pretty sure that's just a red herring as well, because friggin' honestly now, I think we can say that much. Yeah. Well. Oh, hey. I like these little opal gems here. Or opal. Let's put the thing on the thing. Come on! Alright. I guess that was a gate opening. Yeah. So, find the village. No period. No periods, period. They are all gone from all objectives. Okay. Get the feeling I'm going back into lethal lava land here. No, I'm not. Oh, crap. A fire elemental. I don't like those either. Boom headshot, to use a trendy term that's just beginning to gain traction. Hopping. That's just what we're doing. That's all there is to it. These things look like some sort of hexagons or octagons, I guess. This is extremely exciting. If I hadn't killed that fire elemental, it might be more exciting, but you know. Hey, go the tap away, go. Oh, hey. Yug. There we go. Okay, I'm on the path to finding the village. It's going to be spectacular. See? There's the village. It's a green texture. That's how you know you've arrived at the village and are going to be taken care of for the rest of your life with a big basketball that's shaped suspiciously like some other kind of ball just running you over every day. Well, it's the forest. It's a nice forest, not spooky, not full of fog. I'm very happy to be out in this forest. It's got this nice dippy down path. Ambient. I shouldn't be ruining it. Because it's... Yeah. Are we being chased? Or are we just being chased? Oh. Oh crap, I lost the path. But I think I see some skylight over here. Or something. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. I seem to remember maybe having some trouble finding my bearings here. Oh, wait a minute. There's a gate. Awesome. So I guess I didn't. Shit. Well, alright. Here's a village. Cool. Just built one right on top of their ruins. That never happens. So, yeah. Missed loot, but I don't know what it is. Cool little mission. Next time I'll be playing the sequel. Bye for now.